We made it to Vegas. That was the worst flight of all time. Only for the last 10 minutes. I'm gonna puke. They've got slot machines in the airport. We're trapped in the airport. We can't find a way out.
Literally, there's no signs around.
Our whole Vegas trip is gonna be in the airport because we're lost. I think it's a law somewhere. Airports have to have really weird art. Because if it doesn't have weird art, then it's not an airport. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to Unusually Horrid Vlog. It's me, Horrid. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back and we are in Vegas. Look at the castle we're staying in. Thor booked this because he knew that I'm a princess and would want to stay in a castle, and he assumed correctly. I don't know what we're gonna do right now. We are trying to find a place to eat, but we don't really know where we're going. So come with us and explore. This was both mine and Thor's first time in Vegas, so we spent the first night mostly just looking around our part of the strip, starting with the New York, and inside was the Hershey store. I love the Reese's guy. He's adorable. He's gonna beat the shit out of you. Hershey's chocolate Statue of Liberty. 800 pounds of Hershey's milk chocolate. Do you think I would die if I licked that? How is she not melting? Oh, I love this chocolate kiss chandelier. Okay, I don't care. I know people hate on this restaurant, but I love Rainforest Cafe. And we used to have in SeaTac a gator like this. And I miss it so much. So I'm really nostalgic that it's here. I love it. Anyway, we're gonna get a table. It's storm time. We're so used to being Disney adults that we were shocked when we just got a table because there's not 5 billion people here with 9,000 children because it's not Disney World. After dinner, we went to a lot of the themed shops. It honestly reminded me a lot of Disney Springs without the Disney. Remember when we got Horrid themed M&Ms in Florida and I ate them immediately? Should we do it again? They have an M&M man here. And after all the window shopping and travel, we were pretty tired, so we headed back to our hotel to get a good night's rest because the next morning we had a mission to walk to the famed Egg Slut. This place already had a decent line, and that only got longer, and boy, was it worth it. There was also a cute Alice in Wonderland themed area to sit down in, complete with a white rabbit. These sandwiches were amazing, and I definitely recommend it if you find yourself in Vegas. It's located inside the Cosmopolitan next to the Chandelier Bar. I feel like I haven't gotten a good shot of the outside of our hotel. So yeah, this is the castle we're staying in. They have legitimate arches and pathways, and turrets abound. Isn't that so cool? Thor's treating me like a princess. After breakfast, we grabbed an Uber and headed to Area 15. This is a really cool place with tons of art installations geared toward all things weird. Robots, aliens, you name it. You enter through this weird chamber that opens into the main part of Area 15, which is put on by Meow Wolf. There's all sorts of interesting things to look at and a couple of cool themed bars, one of which had this amazing light-up tree, and a running theme of infinity mirrors. But we were here for the Omega Mart, an art installation of a mini mart with a dark secret. Me though. Cracker spackle. That's an absolute vibe.
We also paid $3 extra to become employees and learn more about Omega Mart by scanning our QR codes.
We just climbed through that.
Might have been a little bigger up there.
This is what we climbed into. Romantic steak cakes. Ooh, get a tatted chicken.
While at Area 15, we also went to the Wink Art installation, a project that talks about art and the infinite.
So it stands to reason that the closer you are to being in the moment, then the closer you are to being in the infinite.
Once we were done at Area 15, we went back to the Strip to the Venetian to ride the gondolas, which I totally forgot to film, but it was super cute. They sang to us. It was lovely.
Here's the evening view of Lady Liberty outside the New York, New York. And a view of the castle at night.
The next day, we left the craziness of Vegas for the Grand Canyon. We made it to the Grand Canyon. It's beautiful.
We're gonna do this sky bridge right here, but you can't bring your camera or any personal items on. I'll just duct tape my phone to my glasses and say it's part of my glasses. So we just got done with the skywalk. It was super fun. I wish we could have taken pictures for you guys, but we couldn't. They're too worried, I think, of people losing their stuff over the side and getting angry. But now we're taking a peek at all these cool structures and just walking around the desert. I don't know what else we're gonna do here. Stop 2 on our little Grand Canyon West bus tour. So this is a peninsula that we're on, so you can see the canyon from both sides. It's very beautiful. The sky bridge was fun. It gave me vertigo when we first got on it because I was like, whoa, that's really tall, but it was beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's amazing. Look at this view. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Hi Thor. They were mining guano. Imagine being a batshit farmer, miner. We stopped at the Hoover Dam before we headed back into Vegas. Anyway, it's crazy. You can see like that white line in the rocks. That's where the water used to be. This bridge over here is super cool too. It's like massive when you're up close to it. And there it is. The Hoover Dam.
Progressing to the actual day and time of dedication, September 30th, 1935.
We're at the Luxor right now, walking around, maybe gonna find a bite to eat, but I just saw this really pretty place and wanted to get it on video. I just wanted to show off my outfit, my jewelry. I felt very fancy tonight. We're fancy in Vegas this evening. So pretty. Anyway, this is where we're going for dinner tonight, which is good because I'm inebriated and hungry.
After dinner, we turned in for the night because the next day was Museum Day, starting with the Atomic Testing Museum, which you are unfortunately not allowed to film in.
Discover America's nuclear test site. It's a blast! Experience science and history by the megaton!
Then after that, it was time for the Mob Museum.
Now we're at the Mafia Museum, which is my museum of choice for the day. I'm super excited. Organized crime is one of my favorite genres, so I'm very, very excited for this.
We got to see Al Capone's revolver and sit in the very courtroom that some of these gangsters were tried in.
We finally made it to Fremont Street. We finished at the Mob Museum and now we're here.
Walking around Fremont was fun. We even got to see a Chucky while we were waiting to get our picture taken with some showgirls.
There's the famous cowboy man.
I got pictures with some showgirls. And after some Fremont fun, it was time for lunch. Okay, if you are ever in Vegas, ever, remember this name, write it down, take a picture of your memory.
We got the belt buckle.
The belt buckle. Their mac and cheese, holy shit. That was the best mac and cheese I've ever had in a restaurant.
They're probably about to drop dead for a second here.
Yeah.
I can feel my arteries clogged.
I don't even care. Worth it. That was incredible. Jesse Ray's. Don't forget it. Write it down because you're going to want to go. It's not on the strip at all. Worth the Uber drive. That was fantastic. Oh my God. We are now at the Tournament of Kings. We got front row seats right in the middle. We're rooting for France. We are in the France section, and they will be jousting right in front of us. This is pretty dope. I'm very excited. Also, I'm looking very fancy. I have my little tiara and my little dress. I tried to make it look like medieval with my belt. And I'm really excited. This is gonna be so much fun.
All right, guys, it is our last night in Vegas. We just finished up at the Tournament of Kings, which we couldn't take a lot of video in, but I got a little snippet. But I think now we're just gonna walk around a little bit outside until it's time for bed. I'm already pretty tired because I've been drinking a little bit, and that show was really fun. Like, way too much fun. Like, I definitely understand why they were into jousting back in the days, because that shit was mad entertaining. We're gonna go walk around a little bit. It's our last night. We're probably gonna do a couple things tomorrow morning and then head back to Washington. So
we spent our last night going to the Bellagio for the fountain show, and we arrived just in time. So we headed out front for a better view. The show was set to Luck Be a Lady by Frank Sinatra. We stayed for 2 shows, and it was a great way to end our trip.
Thor's over there ordering a s'more from Hershey's Chocolate World. I am so full still from the fucking chicken I ate at the King's Tournament, so I will not be partaking in the Hershey's suicide s'more, but I hope Thor enjoys it. You're gonna die. That is a mess and a half. Our last night walking past the Excalibur when it's all lit up. I'll miss you, castle. That smells.
The wizard animatronic still in there?
Oh, is it? Is it Thor? Is the wizard animatronic still in there? You haven't told me that every time we've walked past it. Thor goes, "Would you still love me if I grabbed your arm like this?" and shows me his hand covered in chocolate. Anyway, every time we've walked past this hut, Thor goes, "Did you know the wizard's still in there, but he doesn't have his hood?" Because there used to be like this whole water show with the dragon would come out from under there. I guess those are the tracks that dragon was on, and then the wizard would come out and fight him. Goodbye, Excalibur.
Goodbye, Vegas. I'll miss you. You were confusing.
Vegas was such a great time, and I can't wait to go back. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, don't forget to subscribe for more tomfoolery. And have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. Unusually Horrid out. Okay, bye!